Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-RUFAI on Thursday described the current scarcity of Naira notes as part of an alleged plot to disrupt the forthcoming general elections to ensure an interim government takes over. The governor made the allegation in the state's broadcast after President Buhari's morning address to the nation on Thursday. El-RUFAI alleged that the development was meant to ensure that the presidential candidates of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, and other candidates of the party lose. He claimed that those who lost out in the party's primaries were behind the plot. The governor said there was no reason why the old and new Naira notes should not coexist until the old notes are gradually withdrawn over the years as it is done in other countries. El-RUFAI further said that Buhari's deadline for old notes was totally against the rule of the Supreme Court. He therefore asked residents of his state to continue using the old Naira notes.
On behalf of the Kaduna State Government, I wish to assure you that none of you would lose the money you have in old notes. Let no artificial or illegal deadline frighten you. Whether you live in towns, villages, or in our isolated rural communities, do not feel stampeded to deposit your old notes into the banks. Hold on to them. Continue to use them as legal tender as ordered by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. No deadline can render them worthless, ever. The law is on your side. The Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007 in Section 20, subsection 3, and the Bills of Exchange Act both oblige the Central Bank of Nigeria to recognize your old notes and give you value in new notes whenever you bring them to the CBN, even in the next 100 years. Therefore, as your governor, I wish to assure you that the Kaduna State Government, in collaboration with elected legislators, our traditional institution, elected local government councils, markets and traders associations, and so on.
Meanwhile, Buhari seems to have jettisoned out of the country for the millionth time after putting the entire nation in a state of confusion following his national address on Naira scarcity. Buhari arrived at Addis Ababa on Thursday, February 16th, ahead of the 36th ordinary session of the Assembly of the African Union. In other news, Kano State Governor Abdullahi Ganduje has said that Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has achieved nothing tangible in 8 years, well, except to frustrate the lives of the masses. Ganduje claimed that Buhari has a personal vendetta to ruin the All Progressives Party, APC, before leaving office in May. In a televised broadcast on Thursday, Ganduje, who spoke in Hausa, reminded the masses that Buhari failed to be elected president thrice before APC, the party which he is now set to destroy, came to his rescue.
Lokacin zaɓe ya zo an auna a kawo wannan doka saboda Allah wannan doka me ma'anarta ko menene in an yi ta bayan zaɓe ko me yasa ba yi ta ba shekara 7 da rabi ai duk dan siyasa sai ya ji shin me amfanin wannan gwamnan Central Bank bai san hawa ba bai san sauka ba ba dan siyasa ba kowa ba yanzu mutum yana shugaba yana ganin banki na cin wuta saboda Allah in ba dan demokradiya ta lalace ba haka ta yiwu mu wannan ba shi da amsa kwata-kwata kuma demokradiya ba ta gaji wannan ba saboda haka mu daga cikin muka je ka kai kara sha ba mu da wannan tsari ba amma dai muna gani shiri ne na kada yi zaɓe kuma Allah ya yarda muka ci zaɓe duk wannan abin za mu yi watsi da shi ya za a yi bankin duniya ya ce abin da kuke yi ba daidai ba ne IMF ya ce ba daidai ba ne ƙungiyoyi daban-daban su ce ba daidai ba ne shugabannin ƙasashe daban-daban su ce ba daidai ba ne mutum ya ce ya bayi kwana 7 ya yi tunani mai sai da tattasai da timatiri mai sai ya baya rubi za ka shiga mota akwai supermarket da suka daina karɓar kuɗi na ce a rufe kuma
Kano State is one of the states before the Supreme Court challenging the legality of the Naira policy. Ganduje's allegation came in the wake of the hardship Nigerians are passing through in accessing the new 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira notes. President Buhari, in his address to Nigerians on Thursday, said the Naira swap was meant to tame inflation and other infractions. The Kano governor is previously not known for openly criticizing President Buhari, as he had been one of the people that worked hard to sell the president to the electorate. Ganduje concluded that the old note will still remain legal tender in a state, questioning who is more powerful between the Supreme Court and Buhari. Finally, on the news, Central Bank Governor Godwin Emefiele has revealed that since President Muhammadu Buhari announced his latest directive on the new NAIRA policy on Thursday, he has met with the leadership of about 15 commercial banks. The CBN governor stated this when he visited the presidential villa hours after the nationwide televised broadcast by the president, where he announced that only the old 200 naira note will remain illegal tender until April 10, 2023.
Well, the truth is this, we are all servants. We are serving Nigerians. As far as I'm concerned, the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation has spoken on this matter, and the President has sealed the whole of the issues this morning in his broadcast. And I think I can only just appeal to Nigerians, let's allow this policy to work. This policy is one policy that goes to solve the problem of reducing corruption and illicit financial flows. This policy goes to resolve some of the problems in the economy. This problem also goes to reducing the level of insecurity in the country. So these three issues, which are the tripod of this administration's policy, are all embedded in this policy. We should just allow it to work. We keep saying this. There are some temporary pains, but I can assure Nigerians that the long-run benefit to Nigeria is overwhelming, and we should just give it a chance to work.
He said the meeting with the bank executives early on Thursday was to ensure ample supply of the old 200 naira notes to alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians. He also appealed to Nigerians to allow the naira redesign policy of government to work. Similarly, following Buhari's directives, some Nigerians were seen complying by storming CBN offices with sacks of old naira notes. According to Emefiele, allowing the currency swap to work will go a long way to help the nation's economy. Okoyemi Olugbemi reporting for Allnews Nigeria.